iPads ruined a generation of kids. I feel like there's no really like debate there. The iPad generation of kids was the worst. Like me, I was the last generation because I'm 23. I was the last generation of kids that like went outside, played, rode their bicycle, and like it was dying off even when I was young. It was dying out. It was just it just started to die out. The technology just started advancing so much, and I feel like when the iPad came out, it turned so many kids clueless, entitled, and like spoiled. It just ruined a whole generation of children. And I can't really even blame them. You gotta blame the parents as well. Like, yo, you just threw your kid and made him an iPad kid. Like, here, yo, go play on your iPad. The fuck? My mother would never do it to me. My parents weren't rich. My parents didn't grow up with money. Like, they didn't have money. No, they told me, go fuck yourself. Go fucking play. Go do something. You know? And it's this iPad generation ruined these kids. Like, ruined them. Made them completely stupid. And the Fortnite generation of kids is probably even worse. They're even dumber. I'll tell you a funny story. I have actually my editor had a student he was teaching once, and the student was in, I believe, 5th grade. Or he had to be maybe in 5th grade or in middle school, something like that. He was just telling me, and he was like, "Joe, the kid is so stupid. He does not know basic fucking math. He did not know what like five times like 5 is. Like the kid didn't know apparently." And I'm just sitting there like, yo, how did you get past kindergarten? Like, how'd you get past the 1st grade? Like how'd you get past kindergarten without knowing basic math? Like, listen, at the end of the day, you don't need to know advanced math to succeed in life. You need to know basic math. Like, you need to know addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Unless you're going into a field where you need to know, like, certain things, that's a different story. But if you're just going for, like, to live a normal life or whatever, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division is all you need. And basic English. I think that's the only 2 things you need in this world. And honestly, believe it or not, I think you always need history. Because there's always been a saying that's always stuck with me, is that those who do not understand history are doomed to repeat it. But anyway, back to the subject. How the fuck do you not know? Like, that's bad. And the kid was like, oh, I just play Fortnite. I have a girlfriend. I was like, bro, you're focusing on the wrong things, my guy. You're playing Fortnite and bro, and having a fucking girlfriend. You're in 5th grade, my guy. Try to figure out fucking math. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, you cannot succeed in life if you do not know addition or subtraction. Forget even multiplication, division. If you don't know addition or subtraction, I'm fucking stuttering. That's how fucking confused I am. How the fuck are you gonna fucking succeed in life? I'm like, yo, bro. There's some, like, listen, I've met some genuinely dumb people. I've met some genuinely dumb kids. Like, there's one kid I know. He's a nice kid, great guy. Like, he's a very good person, genuinely. The kid is not, like, he's not quick on the pickup, bro. He's not quick on the pickup. And not only that, I feel like always a good thing to learn, and not everyone can get this, is definitely street smarts. I feel like street smarts is a very big thing to have, just because it's, one, it's a very good skill to have. Obviously, if you're street smart, like if you understand the streets, you know how you. I'm just talking about somebody from New York. Like, any New Yorker is gonna understand what the fuck I'm saying. If you have no street smarts, you could die. Straight up, you could die. That's why, like, we don't like people who move from other states to here and then pretend they're New Yorkers. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say, oh, I'm from New York. Oh yeah, how long you been here? 3 years. You're 28. 3 years. No, you're not from New York. You moved here 3 years ago. Like, I feel like if you want to consider yourself a New Yorker, you've had to experience, like, I've said it before in a video. You have to experience certain things, like, in New York. Like, you have to experience certain shit. You gotta see a homeless guy talking to himself, like, about to fight everybody. You gotta experience that. I mean, like, you know what I mean? There's certain things you have to know. And there's certain things you have to understand. Certain areas, if you're not from there, you don't go into. There's, like, I'll give you an example. As a New Yorker, sometimes you have to, like, if you go into, like, honestly, straight up, a certain project, you have to not play certain music. Because for all you know, that could be, the music that you're playing could be the people that are from there's enemy. Like, you like, certain things like that, you do actually have to know. I mean, most of the time, nobody's going to give a shit, but something, you meet the wrong person, they're going to fucking care, and they're going to do something about it. So, things like that. You need to understand. Oh, if you see a homeless person going crazy, don't go up and ask him, "Oh, are you okay, sir? Are you all right? There. It's okay. We're gonna get in touch with your feelings." No, okay, let me get the fuck away from him because he's gonna end up hurting me or hurting somebody else. Like if you see people fighting on the street, don't get involved. Don't be a fucking hero, bro. Mind your business and move on. Straight up. You know what I mean? Just certain things like that you need to know. But where was I getting to? I got fucking off track. I always go off track. It's how I am in real life. I swear to God, I could talk about one thing and somehow we'll get into a completely different subject. iPad kids, like, and the Fortnite generation of kids, it's fucking terrible, bro. These kids today are genuinely stupid. Like, a lot of these kids are dumb as shit, and it's not a good thing. It's a bad thing, obviously. But I think that's all I had to say on that subject. That's all for today. I hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya.